welcome to Thurrock Oakfield for the first pre-season game of the year. Both teams have brought as many players as they can. I presume they're trying them all out for the new season. I've just got lists of names, not positions, so you have to bear with me. And when I'm doing the commentary, I can only give you the names that I know, I'm afraid. So, for Thurrock, we've got Sia Bazzi. Apologies for any names I get wrong. A. Bailey, A. Baker, J. Barron, A. Catchpole, J. Cowman, B. Flat, Cody Holloway, who's captain, S. Ingram, E. Jankus, J. Jennings, J. Jones, W. Lewis, T. Loka, B. Eleni Iren, sorry, H. Pimble March, R. Percival, B. Rettigan, G. Scott, K. Sherman Coulson, K. Silva, B. Stanley, E. Thomas, W. Treadwell, G. Valescu, C. Watts Adams, M. Watts Adams, and Daryl Worcester. And for I've got it here somewhere. So for Burnham, we have Kyle Anderson, Mason Argent, Joseph Barr, Sam Barr, Elliot Bird, Jake Braybrook, Arthur Bush, Matt Compton, Luke Cowell. Bear with me, it's numerous documents. Ian Hardy, Jack Hawkins, Alfie Howard, Aidan Hull, Samuel Kelleher, Christopher Kelly, Thomas Limpenny, Joseph Petherick, Ben Plank. Next up, Christopher Kelly, Thomas Limpenny, Joseph Petherick. Am I saying the same people? It looks like I've got a duplicate there. And Burnham, we've got a couple of newbies, Chase, Dimmy and Mitch Sims. And it looks like it's Chase's 18th birthday today. So it's a debut for him, so shout out for 18th birthday. Happy birthday, Chase. I don't know if that's your surname or your first name, sorry. But looking forward to a good game. Apologies I haven't got the usual team lists up. I've just been too busy at work, I didn't get a chance to load them up. And as I said before, I didn't actually have the positions anyway. I'll just pop the adverts on for a minute till the boys come out.
Hello. Yeah.
Actually, I'll just let you have a listen to the music. Apologies if I'm a bit rusty, I've not done this for about 6 months. The commentary might be a bit off and so might the camera work, but we'll see how we go. Thurrock onto the pitch. Burnham already out.
Let's go, Chase!
sense of any players for both sides. Looks like we're about to start. Apologies, I've not managed to grab the ref's name. Ref's just having the usual quick count up. I'm gasping, hopefully someone will bring me a pint up in a minute. I was a couple of seconds premature there, but better late than early than never. So big hoof downfield, little fumble there by Burnham. Burnham pick up the ball and are pushing forward, trying to get out of their 22. Ship it back for the kick. Big hoof downfield. And it's midway between the 10 and the 22. Line out. So I'm just checking that you can hear me. I can hear me, so should be okay. So Thurrock line out inside the Burnham 10. I think that's Rick Percival taking the line out straight over the opposition. Thurrock shipping left, shipping fast. Looks like it was a forward pass there. Thurrock a little bit eager to get over that try line. Right, first scrum of the day. If anybody's got any shout outs they'd like to do, just drop a message in the messages and I'll see if I can get to it. Great scrum by Thurrock, driving Burnham back. Ball comes out to Worcester, out to the Thurrock 12, back to Worcester. Worcester's on a charge down the left side, taken to ground. Burnham offside, bringing it back.
Coming through loud and clear.
Thanks, Wayne. Thurrock to kick to touch straight into the sun, as you can see. Kicker can't see a thing. Nice boot though, straight into the new building. So Thurrock line out just inside the Burnham 22. And catch pole with the run around there. Nice set piece there by Thurrock. Thurrock getting advantage. Thurrock pick and go, taken to ground again. Thurrock pick and go again, trying to drive forward, being pushed back by Burnham. Darryl goes, quick flick to the 7. He's making his way to the line, not quite made it. Offloads and there was an infringement before the touchdown. Thurrock ball once again. I don't know why the ref didn't allow them to play advantage, unless I've missed something looking through this little screen. Bounces off the new building again. So Thurrock edging closer and closer to the try line. Line out. Around about the 5 metre mark, I think. Can't really quite see from here. Rick Percival to take the line out again. Thurrock up easily, straight down into the ball. Driving forward nicely. Burnham struggling to hold them. Can't see where the ball is. But there's the first try for Thurrock. Great move, great push. And 5 on the ball. I'm being a bit premature there. So pending the conversion. Kicker number 16 lines it up. Just slid right of the posts, unfortunately. The score remains at 5-0. Apologies, I'm not sure who the 16 is. Sure someone will tell me at some stage. Hopefully I'll get better team sheets when the actual season starts. But who knows. So 5 minutes in and 5 on the ball for Thurrock. Big kick to start us. Straight into the hands of Thurrock, who come dashing back at Burnham. Made the 10 metre, dodged the ground. Worcester ships it out again. Thurrock shipping left fast. Taken to ground heavily on the 10 metre. Worcester again. And Catchpole ships it out. Little nudge downfield. Refs bringing it back for an earlier infringement. I didn't see what that was. It's all happening so fast. Another offside. So Thurrock 16 to kick to touch. Well, kick anyway. No, he's found touch. What am I saying? Burnham player tried to get under it, but just couldn't manage it. So just outside the Burnham 22. Apologies, the tripod's a little bit loose. I'm just resetting everything after 6 months in slumber. Another great pick up there by Thurrock, shipping left. Heavy hit, I think that was by on Will Lewis. Burnham hitting hard. Thurrock just ignoring it. Worcester out to the 10, to the 12. Nice flick back to the 10. Left winger taken out. Just inside the 22. Refs bringing it back for another earlier infringement. This is another offside? No, it was a high tackle. So 16 to kick to touch for Thurrock. Well inside the Burnham 22 now. Thurrock continue to lay the pressure on Burnham. This set piece not quite so clean. Thurrock still come away with it. Worcester digging it out. Chips it across field. Little fumble there. Burnham take advantage of that and have picked the ball up. Ship it back for the kick. Kick across field has just gone higher and the wind's quite strong today. It looks like it's going to keep hang it in the air, but it doesn't matter because there's another offside by Burnham. No, there's a forward pass. I'm getting conflicting signals here from the ref. I need an earpiece.
I've never seen a bench of socks like that before.
Never seen what?
A bench of socks like that.
So scrum down to Burnham. Their first scrum. Good scrum by both sides. Burnham come away with the ball. Oh, big hit there by Thurrock. Burnham shipping right now. Still going right. Taking the ground inside their 22. Still in possession, I believe. Yep. Goes for the kick. Charged down by Thurrock. Burnham picking up again. Another kick to release pressure. Goes as far as the 10 metre. Thurrock coming back fast. Nice little dummy there by Thurrock. You see the dust coming up with the floor. It's so dry. The pitch doesn't look in bad condition, but it is very dry. Out to the Thurrock gate. I can't see whether that's Will Lewis or Jay Jennings. Daryl Worcester going on another run. He does love to go for a sprint. Burnham not releasing. Thurrock ball.
Yeah, they've not got a good scrum. But they said that they already told Andy, if it gets too hard, they're going to go uncontested. They haven't got a full pack.
Rob. If you see her, you ask her to give me a chamber. Cheers, mate. Ref not happy with the scrum, as is their want. Happens quite a bit these days. They get very picky on the technical side of things, as they should. You can tell I'm just waffling now, waiting for them to continue with the game. Daryl Worcester to put the ball in. Good drive by Thurrock. Twisting now. Worcester out. On a run again. Offloads to the winger. Taken to ground. And the second try is down. Couldn't see who that was. That's 10 on the board for Thurrock. 12 minutes in.
She might move on. That's I think she would
Just Thurrock 16 running up to take the kick. Nice hoof. And it looks like it's gone left of the post this time. Easily had the power, just the wind is quite strong today. I'm just trying to check the flags. I can't see any flags. It's going right to left, as I found this morning when I was playing golf. Not good when you get your balls in the air. Tends to push them wide and drift. So 10-0 to Thurrock. Burnham 10 to restart us. Another big hoof downfield inside the Thurrock 22. Picked up nicely by Jay Jennings, I believe it is. Tearing down the right wing. Jay tending to run more and more these days and doing a good job of it. Big hoof downfield. Bounces inside the 10, then inside the 22. Thurrock chasing hard, but Burnham pick it up and start coming back at them. Hoof downfield. Looks like it's going to be picked up by Daryl Worcester. Ref's bringing it back for something else I haven't seen. So it may have been an offside. Rick Love watching that in front of him.
Oh God. Can't you give Gabby a call, shall we?
I was about to.
Yeah.
Thurrock kicked a touch again. Burnham. Thanks to MPs there for correcting me. For some reason I put Burnham instead of Burnham. Hope that's how you spell it now. Thanks, Anne. Always keeping an eye on my work. Thankfully so. So Thurrock picked the ball out of that line out. Driving forward again. Worcester out to the 10, long pass. Lovely little jig inside. Rolls forward, goes to ground. Darryl with the ball again. Another infringement against Burnham. He seems to be racking up now. Was that an infringement or was that a try? It looks like it was a try. Apologies. That's 15 on the ball. See, even Wayne missed that one. And he's keeping the score on the scoreboard. So 16 to take the kick for Thurrock. This time he slots it straight through the middle. Another 2 on the ball for Thurrock. That brings the score to 17-0 Thurrock. I've just got another message from someone. I've lost it. Burnham tend to restart us again. Another big kick downfield, almost makes 22. Picked up by Thurrock. I think that might be Fergus, but I'm not sure. Another kick downfield, big kick downfield actually. Makes just into the Burnham half.
Yeah, no, I think
If that. So, set piece dropped by Burnham. Infringement by Thurrock there. Offside now by Thurrock. Seems to be a lot of offsides today. I believe the message I've lost was from Rick Love, who's watching in Marlow, I think it said. Burnham kicked to the corner. Find it nicely. So now they're about to put some pressure on Thurrock for the first time this half. 18 minutes in. Netball pass back there. Thurrock straight in on the Burnham fumbles. Burnham still driving forward. Thurrock being taken to task. Burnham shipping right. Little kick across field. Goes into touch. Apologies for the lamppost as always. Piece taken. Straight into the maul. Thurrock in possession. Darryl with a kick downfield. Picked up by the Burnham 14, chips it across to the centre. Running back at Thurrock again, so the tide has changed. It's now Burnham putting the pressure on Thurrock. Great tackle there by Thurrock. Little fumble by Burnham, but managed to pick it up. It looked like a knock on there. I think the ref saw it. Thought I was seeing things, but clearly not. So we've probably got other viewers. Little kick to touch there. It's 20 minutes in. I presume they're going for a water break. First quarter over. Score is 17-0 to Thurrock. Great start to the game for Thurrock.
Now you must be seeing the changes. Now you can get a beer now. You forgot, didn't you? You forgot beer.
Just found Rick's message. Oh, sorry. It's Claire. Claire telling me that I spelt Burnham wrong as well. Get it right now, Claire. They're watching on their phones in a bar in Marlow. You should be here. See you soon. Enjoy the game. We've got other people probably watching in the Cayman Islands with Mercedes and Jen. Ralph's possibly watching in Wales. Ralph Henderson, that is. We do now have quite an international following for Thurrock. We get messages from all over saying they're watching the game and enjoying the commentary. Well, I suppose not the commentary. When Gabby's doing the commentary, they probably enjoy it. They enjoy the games. I've got to message Gabby again. Gabby, if you're watching on your phone, I'm parched. Pint of shandy would be nice, thanks. While we're waiting, I'll just give you a bit of an idea of the number of people here. Bearing in mind this is just a friendly, pre-season friendly. Goes all the way down to the new buildings in front of the stand and all the way down to the gates and round the corner. So great turnout today. And even all the picnic tables in front of the bar are packed. So great to see. Let's hope this carries on throughout the rest of the season. Come down and support your local rugby club. Always welcome.
It was
been wholesale changes for the second quarter, but I'm not going to hazard a guess at what names belong to what numbers now because I'll just get it wrong and I'll just get moaned at. So I'll try and call out the numbers and you'll have to look for yourselves, I'm afraid. So it looks like the teams are realigning, getting ready for the second quarter. Looks like both teams have made quite a few changes. As I said before, the ideal time to test players out to see what they're made of, ready for the season. I'll see Ben Stanley on now. I don't think he was on before. Just having a quick shifty round. There's a couple of other players, but I'm afraid I don't recognise you. As I've said before to the Thurrock lads, come and introduce yourselves. I might remember your face, and then when I'm doing the commentary I can pick you out when you do a flying run. So, Burnham 10 to restart us again. Big kick downfield once again. Bounces in and then just out shy of the 22. Thurrock couldn't get their hands to it. So line out just outside of the Thurrock 22. Thurrock on the advance. Burnham in control of the ball now, just about. Looks like Thurrock has snatched it. It's one of the new players just come on. Darrell with a kick downfield, lovely box kick. Look at the distance on that. It's gone well into the Burnham 22. Burnham coming running back at Thurrock. Kick in response. Oh, bad bounce there for Thurrock. Burnham still in possession. Now starting to put a bit more pressure on Thurrock. Not so far being able to make it count. Tony Loker on the field as well now. Sure he wasn't on in the first quarter. I would have noticed him. Burnham taken to ground just on the Thurrock 10. Still in possession. Been told to use it by the ref. Taken to ground again just outside the 10. Burnham still going left. Burnham still in possession. About to come right again. Burnham shipping back. Being pushed back almost into their own half. Ref bringing it back for an early infringement by Thurrock. Looks like 5 was offside. Kick to touch by Burnham. It's gone a long way down. That was very tight to the line, so great little scoop kick there. Just outside the Thurrock 5 metre by the look of it. So Burnham line out. Burnham go up well, slapped the ball down, picked up. Oh, nice tackle there, but Burnham still managed to get away with the ball. Great interception there by Ben Stanley. Darrell Worcester with another cracking box kick. Way downfield again, up to the 10. Burnham pick it up, here's the Burnham 15. Kicks to touch.
Pay you for this, do they? Yeah. What's you, shit?
Somewhere, yeah.
All good though? Yeah, got the van sorted?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Cheers.
I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. So, Thurrock line out on the, just inside the Burnham 10. Thurrock picking up nicely, although almost intercepted by Burnham there. Beryl Worcester again on the run. There's a real flame in this Thurrock side. It's been for the last few games of the season this year. Last year, this year, last season, whatever. Thurrock shipping the ball across the centre. Thurrock trying to go through hard. High tackle there by Burnham. Farrell with another box kick. He's getting used to those. Ref playing advantage. Brings it back for the high tackle now. A great kick to touch by the Thurrock 16, I think it was. Well inside the Burnham 22. Pick it up nicely, go down into the maul. Maul goes down. Thurrock get an advantage. Thurrock pushing forward. No 9. 9 quickly. Ref brings it back for an earlier infringement. Nine substituted. That was the word I was looking for, substituted. Someone else took over while Darryl was otherwise engaged. Ref having a word with Burnham captain, I believe that is. Thurrock kick to touch again. Now up in the 5 metre. So Thurrock line out. A lot of people in that line out. Thurrock picked up nicely. Where's the ref? I can't see him. It looks like that might not have been straight. So, Burnham ball. Keep saying things like Burnham ball. There's a road into Burnham, the main road into Burnham, which has lots of bends, which the bikers love. We call it the Burnham Bends. That's what I keep thinking of every time I say Burnham ball. Darryl comes out with the ball, passes out to the Thurrock 10. Malachi Watts-Adams straight over there, passes out. Worcester again to Ben Stanley. Ben Stanley. There's too many Bens in this team. I think Ben Timpson's playing today. Darryl Worcester out to Tanny Loka. Tanny goes to ground. Out to Malachi. Malachi does a little step, another little step. Off to Darryl. Still pushing right. There's a knock on there by Thurrock. Have a look of it. Scrum down to Burnham. Great scrum by both sides. Thurrock now finally pushing Burnham back. Starts to wheel. Thurrock's giving a decision to Burnham. Oh, reset scrum. Another good scrum by both sides. Thurrock finally taking, I was about to say the initiative, but looks like I spoke too soon. The ref's given the call to Burnham. Burnham to kick to touch. Big high kick. The wind's caught that, and it's not quite made the 10. And line out just inside the Burnham 10 metre. Thurrock intercepts, great interception there in the air. Slapped it down to one of his teammates, and Thurrock now in possession, driving over. Yeah, kick to touch, just inside the Burnham 22. Cheers. So, set piece taken into the maul. Thurrock driving forward. I think Thurrock just picked up an advantage. Didn't see what for. Maul still going. Thought I could hear the ref's whistle, but Thurrock's still in possession. Chipping left, that was Loka to his teammate driving forward, making great progress. He's picked up the ball again, driving forward, making great progress. Chipping right now, overlap, and there's another try scored by Thurrock. Another 5 on the ball for Thurrock. That brings the score to 22-0 to Thurrock. Looks like Ben Stanley's going to take the conversion. It's tucked right over on the far side. I think it'd probably be easier if I just zoom in on the posts. We get a better picture to see whether it goes through or not. Sorry, I've just got cracked. Great kick by Ben. Straight through the uprights. Another 2 to Thurrock. Brings the score to 24-0 to Thurrock. Apologies, I forgot to stop the clock. So about 38 minutes, God knows what that is now. I'll restart it at half time so we get more of an idea. Apologies for that, it's just too many things to remember. So, Burnham 10 to restart the game. Another big hoof downfield, straight into the hands of Darryl. Darryl with a hoof back, straight into touch, just short of the 10 metre. appreciate you shanded out. So we're waiting for the set piece on the far side. Shuffling there, that definitely wasn't straight. For a moment there, I didn't think the ref had noticed, but that went a mile left. I presume the wind's caught that with maybe a little bit of a curve on the ball. But Thurrock ball, just inside their 10. So the early start by Thurrock, putting all that pressure on Burnham, has evened out a little now, and the tries have slowed down a little. But still everything to play for. Floodlights are on. So scrum down again. Pushing hard, looked a little bit early there, but still driving forward well. Don't come away with the ball. Looking for a place to pass. But, the ref's given the call Burnham's way. Not seen the signal what for. So scrum down to Burnham. Giving the signal ref. What was it for? I can't see. He's facing the other way, I'm afraid. I'm sure one of the refs in the crowd will let me know what it is. So Burnham scrum on the 10. Thurrock had pushed early there. Way too early. The Burnham 9 hadn't even bent over yet. Looks like there may be a Thurrock player down. Not sure what happened there, if everyone landed on him, but this is why the refs are so pernickety about the scrums. People can get easily injured if they just collapse. And it's all about head and neck. So the score remains at 24-0 Thurrock. Have a little swing around the pitch. Sally Tucson used to play for Thurrock T-Birds and England. Now coaching at Burnham. Burnham's name wrong again. Alex, the Thurrock physio, seeing to the patient. Don't like leaving the camera on any injured player, just out of respect. So you've got a lovely view of the Thurrock team. obviously keep themselves warm and training as the professionals they are. Looks like the ref has called half time, so we'll take a quick ad break. Thank you. So it looks like we're starting the second half any moment. The player that went down, just to inform you, got up and went off of his own steam, of his own accord, walking well. Looked like he had a bit of a sore neck still, but he got up and walked off, so that's a good thing. So Thurrock to restart us. Again, ref having a quick counter. Let's see if I can remember at the end of the quarter to stop the clock. Big hoof downfield, straight into the centre. Picked up well by Burnham. Goes running through. Great break by Burnham, taken down nicely by Thurrock. Ball shipped out, comes across, a little bit of a goose step. Long pass. Going out to the wing, taken down and taken straight out. Not sure what the whistle was for, whether it was player in touch. Yeah, it looks like it was. There's a line out. Rick Percival to take the line out for Thurrock. Rick having a chat with the Burnham 2. Jay Jennings picks it up nicely, just with his fingertips. Thurrock shipping it out. Fumble there. Burnham in possession, taken down. Burnham come away, going right again. Burnham still in possession. Good period of play by Burnham now. Looks like Thurrock offside. Quite a few of the T-Birds here today, watching their male counterparts. The men hoping to emulate the successes of the women this season. T-Birds 2s won the league and won the cup at Twickenham for the second year on the trot. So Thurrock now have two ladies teams in the Champ Leagues, Champ 1 and Champ 2, which is a great showing for Thurrock. Apologies, a bit of a wobble. I attached the tripod to the railings, and sometimes when people lean on them, the camera gets a bit of a wobble on. Short pass there, line out there by Burnham, didn't work. Thurrock picked it up, tried to kick for touch, but Burnham picked it up. He's going to have a bit of a burn on his knee tonight. Looked like a knock on there by Burnham. Yes, it was. Ref saw it too. A little bit of a scrabble there by Burnham, just trying to get hold and control that ball, but it just wasn't coming to them. So Thurrock 16 to kick to touch. Big high kick, looks like the wind has dropped. He's almost made the 22. Where's the flags? No, they're still blowing. Actually, it looked like they're blowing in the opposite direction. So it probably aided Thurrock then. We've arranged for the wind to blow in our favour each half. Thurrock pick up that set piece nicely, shipping it out to the centre. Looks like Malachi Watts-Adams on a run through the middle, barging his way through. Now to Jay Jennings. Jay Jennings out to the right. Darryl Worcester tries to pick it up. Caught Beckett at Beckenham. Burnham had picked it up then, but it was a knock on by Thurrock in that melee. My daughter loves it when I use that word, melee. Another big drive by Thurrock. Burnham come away, shipping the ball across to the centre. Thurrock steal. Jay Jennings with a run through. Nice little bit of acceleration there. Taken to ground. 13 chips out to the 1, 1 out to the 10, 10 out to the far side. Thurrock advancing fast, little step through. I thought that was down, but it looks like it was held up. It's a lovely bit of work there by Thurrock.
Yeah, there's next two, 1 and 2 down there. Yeah.
So goal line dropout for Burnham. Apologies if I say Beckham, I don't know why I keep saying Beckham. Straight to the, I think it's the other Watts Adams brother, Kalen. Take to ground. Thurrock shipping it right. Let's see if that's Will Lewis or not. It looks like he's here. 13 now diving forward, ducking and diving left and right, pushing his way forward almost to the Burnham 5 metre. Can't get my words out. Thurrock pick up an advantage, still driving forward. Another pick and go. Looks like Thurrock want to take this metre by metre. No, shipping it left fast out to Worcester. All the way out to the left. Oh, last minute change of heart. And there goes the try. Great try by Thurrock. Another 5 on the board. Wasn't coming up for some reason. 29-0 to Thurrock now, ending this conversion. Lone runner from Burnham, straight through the uprights, real high ball. Beautiful kick, beautiful kick. Must enunciate correctly. That brings the score to 31-0 Thurrock. Some more changes being made by Burnham. Can't see the number yet. The number 1's coming on in place of the number 3. I think that is. Sorry lads, don't have your names. Burnham to restart us. Big kick right into the 22. Thurrock pick it up nicely and return the kick. Cracking kick into the Burnham half. Didn't look like it was going to go that far. So Burnham line out just inside their own half. Burnham 2 to take the throw. Jay Jennings to lift Kayla Watts Adams to interfere. Does it nicely. Thurrock pick up again. Burnham need to work on these set pieces. That's a couple of times now. If Thurrock have picked up. Kayla Watts Adams picks up the ball after a bit of a struggle there by Thurrock. One of the players was having his legs picked up and looking for an offload. Couldn't find one. Pushed into the 22. Thurrock 11 chasing fast. Great tackle there by Thurrock 13. Ball's gone up in the air. Loose pass. Looks like Burnham still in possession though. Shipping out to the centre. Impeachment there by Thurrock. Didn't see what for, I was looking the other way. So kick to touch. Doesn't find touch. Straight into Caelan Watts-Adams' hands. Straight out to Darryl. Darryl manages to pick it up by his fingernails. Now goes on a run. Look at that for a cracking run. Ducking left, ducking right, straight through the middle, and off he goes. Hits the 22, taken to ground. Thurrock on the advance, moving fast. Thurrock pushing all the way out to the left wing now. Now they've reached the left wing, being hassled off field, but not quite. Gone to ground. Thurrock reached for the line, and there's the next one. Another 5 by Caelan Watts-Adams.
I thought he had, but yeah.
I thought he had.
Yeah, no. He blew his whistle.
No, it looks like that's been disallowed. And let me just zoom in on the ref. I can't see what he's doing or saying, or hear what he's saying. Looks like Tanny Loker's coming on. Didn't see him go off. Don't tell me he got carded. But anyway, it's a line out. Perhaps the Thurrock player stepped out. Thurrock intercepts yet again. Bill driving forward. Looked like he placed that. The ref saying it's a knock-on. Looked like he placed that and then the ball rolled away from him, but I'm not the ref, as I've said countless times. Score remains at 31-0. It would appear the player who got the injury from the scrum is back on field, so can't have been that bad. So 16 looking for someone to offload to. Little dummy left, runs right, passes to the 11. The 11 ducks inside to try and find the posts. He's taking that casually. What a try. And how bold was he? Didn't just dump it down, decided he wanted to get it as close to the post as possible for those extra 2. It's 36-0.
Yes.
And there's another 2 for Thurrock.
Yeah, I got you all in, so because I was watching girls before, so
That brings the score to 38-0. Yeah. I don't. And I've got all the logos for this season. Burnham restarts us. Straight to the hands of Caelan Watts-Adams. Caelan Watts-Adams wants to go for a run now. Barges his way through, makes it up to the 10. Offloads. I believe the ref's seen that as another knock-on. Unfortunate. Looked like he went backwards, but he's a lot closer than me. I don't think so. So scrum down to Burnham. Burnham making another substitution. The 19 on. I can't see who's coming off.
I'll treat it for a time.
I think it's the 17.
I'll treat it for the time. I've got the first and the girls.
I've got the first of both girls. Just got to print out the men on it. Then I'll distribute it. Burnham in possession, shipping the ball out right. Right out to the wing, intercepted by Thurrock. I've just heard someone shout, there he is. So number 8 looks like Charlie Russo, who's was the captain for Thurrock a few seasons back. And obviously the wife of, Sally Tucson, who's Sally Russo. Charlie was captain for Thurrock for a number of years, moved out to Burnham and is now playing for Burnham. Thurrock kick to touch, long spiral kick, almost finding the 22. So once again, Thurrock trying to ramp up the pressure. Picked up nicely, not contested by Burnham. Cracking offload there, offloaded again. Nice little handoff there. Thurrock still in possession, still driving forward, and there's another 5 on the board. Didn't quite see who got that one. Might have been Daryl, or might not. Who knows? It was one of that crowd there. Another 5 on the board, pending this conversion. Brings the score to 43-0. As I say, pending this conversion. 16 to take the conversion. Drifted left of the post, unfortunately. The score remains at 43-0 Thurrock. It's a tough game. Burnham head's not going down. Thurrock finding renewed vigour after the tail end of last season. Also winning the cup at Bristol, Papa John's Cup. Another box kick there by Thurrock. Straight into the hands of the Burnham player. Good catch. The player looked like he was going down then. I'm wondering if, I've not seen a signal from the ref, I was wondering if that was a high tackle. Looked like he was slipping on the dusty floor, and the refs quite rightly picked it up. Yeah, it was a high tackle. He was falling. Should be no card or anything, because as I say, he was falling and the player was already committed. I can hear Mad Ron's voice. He's somewhere in the crowd. So line out to Burnham just inside the Thurrock 10. Short ball there by Burnham. Ball's on loose, Thurrock pick it up. Can't see who's got it now. It's going backwards and forwards. Ball goes Burnham's way. Can't see for what. Burnham trying to pile the pressure on Thurrock. Kick to touch. Finding the 5 metre. retrieve from the second pitch. Short ball again by Burnham, chipping it left. Left again, and again. Advancing on Thurrock now at their 22. Thurrock putting up a hefty defence. 20 goes low, tries to go through. It's not happening. There's 3 bodies there, including a catch pole. Great drive back by Thurrock. Looks like Thurrock are offside. Burnham ball. 21 chips it long across to the centre. 2 players take the Burnham player down. Chipping right fast now. Lots of black and white shirts out there though. On the ground. 9 looking for which way to go. Goes right. Stopped again by the black and white shirts. Burnham eager to get into that 5 metre and over the try line. Thurrock eager to stop them. Don't want it to happen. Looks like Burnham have picked up an advantage. Looks like there's the next water break, so I'll quickly pause the timer. Looks like Ant catch pole might be down. Ant. I'm not sure who that is. I think it is Ant. He's limping. He's definitely limping now. I'll leave the feed on because it's hardly worth me taking it off for the couple of minutes. I'm going to stop for water. It is a warm night. It's probably in the early 20s, maybe just in the teens now. But it was on my van. It said 31 this afternoon, so it was a hot day. So they must be feeling it out there. Score remains at 43-0. We just stopped for the third quarter. So final quarter coming up in a few moments.
Whitewash, a walkover for Thurrock. They're looking strong for the season ahead.
Wearing the wrong colours, Russo.
Looks like the ref's getting ready to restart the fine.
You're wearing the wrong colours, mate.
Charlie Russo, ex-captain of Thurrock, member of the public shouting out that he's wearing the wrong colours. So it looks like we're ready to start the final quarter. Score remains 43-0 Thurrock. Burnham pushing hard for the first try. Just a note, Burnham and Thurrock are not in the same league. This is just a friendly to get both sides ready for the up-and-coming season. It's always just good to have a game before the season starts. So restart by Burnham. Ball picked up nicely by Thurrock. Quick offload. Fast runner taken to ground on the 10. Looks like Thurrock rolling there. Burnham ball. So Burnham 10 to look for touch. Big hook. Bit of football being played by Thurrock there. Manages to work, but Burnham pick it up. Burnham in possession, switching across to the centre. Taken to ground. Thurrock being ruthless tonight. Another big tackle. Burnham looking every which way to try and make a breakthrough. I was about to say not happening, but it looks like they almost found a way through then. Great defence by Thurrock again and again. Burnham shipping left fast now. High tackle there by Thurrock. Quick tap and go by Burnham. Another advantage to Burnham. Ref's not happy about the quick go. He's in the wrong position. Tap and go again, go left this time. Burnham trying to bulldoze their way through. Chipping left again. Still finding it hard to get away through. Burnham still in possession. Another infringement by Thurrock. Burnham pushing hard now, piling on the pressure, sticking on the coals, chipping right now. Thurrock still spread out nicely, covering all options. Burnham go to ground right in front of the posts, chipping right again and again. Thurrock have the numbers out there, taking the ground, pushing Burnham back. Another infringement by Thurrock. Let's see what that one's for.
Just pick someone.
Tap and go. Chip right. Barge through. Looks like they're going for it. Twisting and turning, just can't get the ball down. Being held up nicely by Thurrock. Last ditch attempt at defence. Another advantage there for Burnham. Can't tell whether that was a try or Doesn't look like it. I thought Burnham had picked up an advantage, but I think it's Thurrock that picked up the advantage. I'm lost. What's going on? Looks like it's a scrum down on the 5. I didn't see what for. Someone write in and tell me. Great scrum. Ball clearance under pressure. Ball's running fast. Still picked up by Beckham. Burnham. Offloaded. No. Ref's blown up for in Burnham's favour, even though they were still running with the ball. I don't know why he didn't just allow the advantage. Burnham kicked a touch just inside the Thurrock 10. To Burnham. In the 27th minute of this half. Thurrock pick up that set piece again, something that Burnham need to work on. Thurrock driving forward again, quick offload to Tani Loka. I presume that was for obstruction. Yep. Looks like Thurrock crossed. It's a shame because Tani was on a runner there. So Burnham in possession, chipping down the right side. Keeping the pressure on Thurrock. Thurrock ball this time. Looks like it was a forward pass. Burnham fast running out of time if they want to get a score on the board. But they are keeping the pressure on Thurrock at the moment. Scrum down to Thurrock on their 22. Making great ground now. Been taken down to ground on the 10. Thurrock shipping right. Now Caleb Watts-Adams on a flyer. Chipped out to the right. Thurrock being pushed out. It looked like the ball was thrown back in. Looked like the ball was thrown back in by Thurrock, and then the Burnham player picked it up and was pushed out. It's been seen that way too, it's Thurrock ball. Jay Jennings in the air, misses it, doesn't look like it was straight. Looks like Burnham are opting for a scrum. Just inside their 10. Scrum by both sides. Looks like Thurrock is starting to get the upper hand again. Cuts the wheel. Charlie Russo with a run. Offloads. Burnham going left, going right, trying to offer a way through. Charge down by Thurrock. Oh, great bounce for Burnham there, but Thurrock's still in position. No, they're not. Burnham are. Straight over the top. That was a bit of a rocket there by the Burnham player, straight over the top of the ruck. Ref's seen it, he was right by it. Lift off. So, I don't know what's happened there, but the ref's giving it back to Burnham. Perhaps because Thurrock was taking so long. Kick downfield. Now it looks like there might be a high tackle, but the ref's bringing it forward. I'm getting lost completely here. Burnham ball inside the 10. Charlie Russo takes the ground. A number of players piling in on Taddy Loca there. Tempers are getting a little bit frayed. It's not necessary, but it happens when temperatures start to run high. It is a very passionate game. Looks like the ref's talking to Tanny, but it was Tanny that had two Burnham players sitting on top of him. Right, so it's a high tackle game. I presume that was by Tanny, and that's why the fracas took place. So Burnham 9 to kick to touch. Or no, tap and go, sorry. I think that's Charlie Russo again looking for a way through, taken down on the 22. Burnham shipping right. Find a way through, almost found a way through. Unceremoniously dumped on the ground by his shirt. Going right again. Another great double tackle by Thurrock. Burnham ship right again. Really piling the pressure on Thurrock. Looking for that first score on the board. They're not finding the gaps, so they're looking at try and barge through. Thurrock seems to be stopping on most attempts. Burnham come left now. Or right again. Almost found a gap again. Taken back to ground. Once again, there's a call in Burnham's favour. Didn't see what for. Thurrock making a substitution. Looks like Tanny might be coming off. Couldn't see, it's over in the dark who's come on. Great run forward there by Burnham, trying to find the line and push their way through the Thurrock defence. Come left again, left again. There's a gap there, or is there? Left again, a little bit of an overload. Didn't see whether that was under control, but the ref's giving it as a try. So 5 on the board for Burnham. Well deserved, as they've been pushing hard for a while now. Yeah. 43-5 to Thurrock pending this conversion. Burnham has the pressure on Thurrock for a long, long time there, finally resulting in the 5 on the board. It's taken them 35 minutes in this half. Didn't look like that went through. I didn't see any flags go up. The score remains at 43-5. Burnham score 5 minutes from the end. That is just elapsed time on my my counter, so the ref might have some stoppage time to add. It gives you a rough idea. Straight into the hands of Charlie Russo. No, straight through Charlie Russo's legs. Looks like there's a knock on.
Yeah. Whistle! Whistle!
Players trying to cuddle there when the ref's already blown his whistle. For the knock on. Thurrock scrum inside the Burnham 10. Looked like Burnham were pushing early there, but the refs allowed it. Thurrock come away with the ball, running right round the back of the. It looked like a high tackle. Refs seen it. It was a high tackle. Charlie trying to have words with the Thurrock 7. I'm not sure why. Thurrock kicks a touch. Find it way downfield. Thankfully there hasn't been too much action behind the lamppost tonight. So line out to Thurrock on the 5 metre, practically. Jay Jennings picks up, knocks it backwards. Thurrock driving forward again. This time it's a Burnham ball. Didn't see what for. There's another substitution by Burnham. Ball kicked straight over the top of my head onto the roof. And that one's lost. Oh no, oh yeah, new ball. Burnham managed to maintain that. Oh no, there was a knock on by Burnham shortly after the line out, so Thurrock ball. They were struggling and scrambling to get control of the ball there, and it just didn't happen. And during that, it was a knock on. So great interference work there by Thurrock. So scrum down on the 22. Great drive by Thurrock. Thurrock shipped the ball across to the centre fast. Driving hard for the line. Being swung round by his shirt. Still being swung round by his shirt. Got to the ground eventually on the 5 metre or thereabouts. Chipping out left again. Looks like there may have been a knock on there. Refs bring it back for the knock on. talking the football tactics. Scrum down to Burnham, just inside their 22. So the ref's going to reset the scrum again. So according to the timer, we're at 41 minutes. There can't be a lot left of this game now. Maybe a couple of minutes stoppage time. Is that enough for Burnham to get another one on the board? Or will Thurrock respond? Great drive by Thurrock. Ball comes out the back. Burnham in possession. Chipping the ball left. It's gone all the way out. It's a kick. It looks like it's gone backwards. Unfortunate kick. Thurrock make the most of it and score again. Another 5 on the ball for Thurrock. Brings the score to 48-5. Pending this conversion. Got Ben Stanley to take the conversion on the far side. Big kick by Ben, and that's straight through the middle. Ben has a major hoop on him. Unbelievable. Looks like the final whistle's been blown. That brings the score to 55 to Thurrock. Great pre-season game. Great score. Sally with one of the babies, giving Yarrow a little cuddle. Great game by both sides, apart from a couple of seconds of shenanigans. It's a good game, good contest, and great rugby. Keep watching the Thurrock Rugby Football Club YouTube channel. There will be another pre-season in a couple of weeks' time, I believe. And hopefully the ladies will start having pre-season games too soon. Thank you all for watching, and ciao for now.